Somronghang files nomination from Dipu, says Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council not property of Tuliram Ronghang. Congress and independent candidates files nomination papers for Bokajan seat. Hello and welcome to Karbi Anglong Live. I'm Jillian Sepi, bringing you the latest news for today. And now the news in detail. Congress candidate from Dipu Legislative Assembly constituency for the upcoming assembly elections, Somronghang take a jab at Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council Tuliram Ronghang, alleging of behaving like a tyrant. The former HRD Minister of Assam alleged that Tuliram Ronghang is misusing his powers and has totally failed to safeguard the 6th schedule and the rights of the people of Karbi Anglong. While addressing the media persons after filing his nomination papers, Somronghang said that the BJP wanted last assembly elections in Karbi Anglong only because of his contributions. The former HRD minister alleged that power-hungry Tuliram Ronghang had always tried to sideline him in order to gain more power. He also charged that Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council CM Tuliram Ronghang had amassed wealth through massive corruption.
যোৱাটো বিধান সভাত মই কেনেকৈ জিকিম আৰু এক প্ৰকাৰ ক'বলৈ গ'লে মই আৰু লগতে জয়ৰাম ইংলি লগতে বিজেপি দলৰ কৰ্মীসকল আছিলে মই যদি আমি দুজন যদি কাৰ্বি আংলং অট'নমাছ কাউন্সিলৰ এক্স CM দুজন যদি তাত যোগ নিদিয়াহেঁতেন কাৰ্বি আংলঙত পদুম ফুল ফুলিলেহেঁতেন কাৰ্বি আংলঙত পদুম ফুল ফুলিলে নেকি ফুলিব পাৰিলেহেঁতেন নোৱাৰিলেহেঁতেন আমাক লৈয়ে পদুম ফুল ফুলাল আৰু আমাকে অকৰ্মণ্য সজা কেনেকুৱা কথা এইটো আচৰিত হ'বলগীয়া কথা নহয়তো
এইটো কিহৰ কাৰণে কৰিছে আপুনি
এইটো এটা খৰচ তুলিৰাম ৰঙাঙক কোনে কংগ্ৰেছৰ পৰা বিজেপিলৈ আনিলে আৰু কিছুমান কথাবিলাক দুৰ্নীতিৰ কথাবিলাক সেইবিলাক কথা মই জানো আৰু সেইকাৰণে মোক চাইডলাইন কৰিবলৈ বিচাৰে একাষৰীয়া কৰিবলৈ বিচাৰে গতিকে মই গোটেইখিনি কথা কৈ যাম এটা সময়ত আৰু মই এইটো আভাস ইংগিত এটা পাইছোঁ যে আমাৰ কাৰ্বি আংলং জিলাত যিখিনি হৈ আছে যিখিনি দুৰ্নীতি ভ্ৰষ্টাচাৰ হৈ গৈ আছে বিশেষকৈ তুলিৰাম ৰঙাং কণ্টিনিউৱাছলি CM হৈয়ে আছে 6 বছৰ ওপৰত তুলিৰাম ৰঙাং কেনেকৈ আছিল আজি 6 বছৰ আগত কেনেকৈ আছিল তুলিৰাম আৰু এতিয়া তুলিৰাম ৰঙাং 6 বছৰৰ পিছত কেনেকৈ হ'ল কেনেকৈ ইমান অগাধ সম্পত্তি গঢ়ি তুলিলে 6 বছৰৰ আগত হৰসিং ইংকি বৰ্তমান কংগ্ৰেছৰ সভাপতি আৰু মই আমাৰ লগতে ঘূৰি ফুৰি আছিল তেতিয়া তুলিৰাম ৰঙাং কেনেকুৱা অৱস্থাত আছিল আৰু এতিয়া তুলিৰাম ৰঙাং কেনেকুৱা অৱস্থা তেওঁ দেখোন ডিক্টেটৰশ্বিপ কটাই আছে
The former minister reiterated that Tuliram Ronghang does not own Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council and it belongs to the people. Further, the former HRD minister said that he should stop his dictator-like rule and also stop treating other elected representatives as his puppet. The former HRD minister also rejected his allegation made by Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma that he had joined Congress because he was denied party ticket and said that he actually returned to his true home as he had begun his political career from Congress. He also claimed that the BJP leaders are only blaming him as they now fear defeat.
Neli hang amasi chini lo lailo neli ahut pen ahut neli ulong lo je ke heno angring ke pik na pejena government atom ke claim ke dam ke technology neli lailo puloga along ben along neli meeting long to je la pusona ting jong si nang select bom claim joy ben claim bom arlo Iden polisi do pelasan Cini do si lailo neli pulo London kan ke prepong bom ke article 244 lama bangke akhi elam lo ladon do bom 60 tun pawaran tagir de
Serta inte nang di Kongres ke
Ere meme angang
Bang Congress pen BJP long ke bang joi la ke don ticket kilong desi la ke BJP long bang joi la ke amethang apu hum politically hala bang sonali kali
Maduta apo hom poti kalilo.
sukta kilo
Lagi sumrong hang apo hom poti dia kalilo. Tuliram rong hang apo ta apo hom poti dia kalilo. Lagi public hom poti dia. Lalu alang cerai krimi, alang dictatorship pemeret, alang ning hang ling tangkat copo, tang nako. Nilita tang nak ni. Aku bang tum katang nak ta trivian dulu.
sir tang ten nang le la BJP long ticket long nun de apotong la Congress long kichawang thuma mante nang le khai phan ka chasong BJP pen sing
Politics ke claim hot memang ke Congress long si Congress nili hembe Congress elon nili mahanga te Congress long aku nili Congress long nili hembe thanga che bang.
Meanwhile, Dilip Bey is contesting from Dipu as an independent candidate and Rakesh Ronghang is contesting as an independent candidate from Harakhat. The NPP has placed Rajan Timung from Dipu and Chomang Teran from Harakhat. On the other hand, the JDU had placed Probikha Tokbi, Harakhat and Dimi Hansebi from Dipu Legislative Assembly constituency. All the candidates have filed their nomination on Friday.
12/03/2021, I am contesting for a post of MLA candidate. I am Mr. Rakesh Ronghang and I am standing for 18 Harakhat constituency. So I am very great and very thankful to the people that I have already submitted memorandum nomination file. So at the DC office. So I am very happy.
Bikram Cross report from Dipu for Karbenglong Live. Ex-EM and Congress candidate Ratan Ingti along with two other candidates have filed their nomination papers yesterday for the Bokajan Legislative Assembly seat. With this, the filing of nomination for the Bokajan Legislative Assembly seat is complete. Our correspondent has sent us this report. Ex-Karbenglong Autonomous Council EM Ratan Ingti, who will be contesting second phase of the assembly election for the Bokajan seat, filed his nomination paper at 1 p.m. He was accompanied to the Bokajan sub-divisional office by several local party leaders and members of the District Congress, Mahila Congress, Youth Congress, Block Congress Committee. A little-known Bharatiya Tribal Party candidate Sanjay Kemprai also filed his nomination paper, while David Rengma also submitted his nomination paper to contest from National People's Party for the Bokajan Legislative Assembly seat. The total number of candidates for the Bokajan Legislative Assembly now stands at 7, and the nomination papers will be scrutinized on March 15, and the last date of withdrawing nomination is March 17. With this, a fierce battle for the Bokajan Legislative Assembly seat is expected to take place, and any surprise cannot be totally denied. The political parties and the voters of 17 Bokajan Legislative Assembly is now ready for political battle, whose result would finally declared on May 4. Anand Terang's report from Bokajan for Karbenglong Live. In a tragic incident, a massive fire broke out on Friday afternoon in which 4 houses were completely destroyed in Matipong Radio Center area of Dipu, the headquarters town of Karbenglong. Despite being informed immediately, the fire brigade failed to reach the spot on time and were not able to save the properties belongings of the affected families. The 4 houses that were completely gutted in a fire belong to Umesh Das, Raghu Shaha, Pran Singha and Bapan Sutradhar. According to the affected family and locals, the fire broke out from an electrical short circuit in one of the houses. The families have lost all their land parcels and necessary documents in a fire. It is suspected that the fire originated from the house of Umesh Das, which then spread to the other 3 houses. By the time the police and firefighters arrive at the spot, the houses have been already destroyed. Roshan has this report from Dipu for Karbenglong Live. Let's take a quick commercial break. Stay with us for more news. Nangletum hiti kahelopen kedam ningka saksak doma. Do posita matha ikri humre ignon nangletum adung het kedo Phangcho Enterprise.
Nanglik tung ladak longik ji lake electronic goods, gift item, food item, cosmetic, water filter, sport and school item. Lasi Humri non MS Pangcho Enterprises, Jirsong Asong Road, Rongkhela, Dipu.
Welcome back after the break. The new office of the All Hill Tribes Chamber of Commerce and Industry, or the AHDCCI, was inaugurated on Friday at Vothat Langso. The new office was inaugurated by Vothat Langso Municipal Board Chairman Chandra Ronghang. After getting approval from the chairman of Assam Chamber of Commerce, Rupam Goswami, the AHDCCI set up their office at Vothat Langso. In a press meet which was also convened on Friday, AHDCCI President Dhaneshwar Ronghang and Secretary Rangsana Bey briefed several key points about the chamber. They have also obtained the authority to use the logo of the Assam Chamber of Commerce for their official purposes.
Approximately, we need also to impress this city of the Virginia family, Molam, the Tungsin Bango, the pen of the on there,
Amen Tani Regima. Amen Tani Regima. Oh, Kalapu Banket. No.
Members of the chamber informed that their aim is to provide their constant help to the traders and ensure that they get good prices for their goods. They also said that strict actions will be taken against black marketing of commodities. It was also informed that the body has been able to help the small traders obtain loans from the banks. Wiki-based report from Dongkamukam for Karbeng Long Life. Acting on a tip-off from its sources, the Lahorijan police on Thursday recorded marijuana weighing 91 kg during search from a Scorpio vehicle at Lahorijan checkpoint. The checkpoint was set up at 12:30 in the afternoon by the Lahorijan police team led by in charge of Lahorijan Police Patrol Post SIUB Manojal Gogoi. Altogether, 43 packets of ganja were recovered by the police from inside the Scorpio vehicle with registration plate AS25C 8087, which was intercepted by the police immediately on entering the checkpoint. After the recovery, 3 persons identified as 32-year-old Ashaf Uddin, son of Muhammad Saib Ali of Laskar Pathar, Lanka, 38-year-old Muhammad Abdul Sattar, son of Mokbul Ali of Pop Dhaniram Pathar, Hojai, Assam, and 54-year-old Bharat Prasad Sahu, son of Kedar Prasad Sahu of Thangmaiban, Yumnam Lake, Imphal West of Manipur, were taken into custody by the police. The ganja packets were seized under physical supervision of SDPO Bokajan John Das, APS and CI Barpathar Inspector Bhupen Kalita. Anand Terang's report from Bokajan for Karbeng Long Life. Well, those were the top stories for today. Thank you for watching Karbeng Long Life.